In 1903, two brothers from Ohio stood on the sands of Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, and watched as their invention took flight. The Wright brothers had achieved what was once thought impossible: controlled, sustained flight. It was groundbreaking. Fast forward just 6 decades later, and humankind was walking on the moon. It's astonishing how far we have come, is not it? But in our relentless push forward, we often forget just how unimaginable our progress once was. And even more importantly, how impossible it is to truly go back. We forget how far we have come and we cannot go back. There's a romantic notion many of us hold about the good old days. The simplicity, the charm, the supposed ease of life. But let us pause for a moment. Do you know what life was really like a century ago? The average life expectancy in 1920 was just 56 years. Diseases we now cure with a simple pill were life-threatening. Communication across states could take days, even weeks. And let us not forget the lack of central heating, air conditioning, or modern sanitation. Yes, life had its simpler moments. But the conveniences, the advancements, and the comforts we take for granted today were unimaginable luxuries then. Nostalgia can be a powerful storyteller, but it often leaves out the messy details. What's truly fascinating is how progress locks us into the present. Imagine living without the internet. No Google Maps, no instant connection with friends, no streaming your favorite shows. You could survive, sure. But could you thrive? Take the automobile. When cars became mainstream in the early 20th century, they replaced horse-drawn carriages. Today, there are over 1.4 billion vehicles worldwide. Could we ever return to a world without them? The truth is, progress is not just about moving forward, it's about transforming what's behind us into something we can never fully revisit. We do not just leave the past, we redefine it entirely. Of course, progress is not without its challenges. As we advance, we face new dilemmas. Climate change, social disconnection, and the ethical questions surrounding artificial intelligence. But here's the thing: every generation has faced its own challenges. When electricity was first introduced, many feared it would be dangerous, even life-threatening. When the internet became widespread, there were fears it would lead to social decay. Sound familiar? Yet, despite the obstacles, we have adapted. We have evolved. And we have moved forward, because standing still is not an option. Here's the paradox: while we may romanticize the past, we are inherently forward-moving beings. The comforts, the knowledge, the opportunities we have today are built on centuries of trial, error, and progress. Think about the smartphone in your hand. It's not just a device, it's the culmination of countless innovations, from the invention of the telephone to the creation of the microchip. To go back to a world without it is not just inconvenient, it's unfathomable. We forget how far we have come because the present becomes our new normal. But here's the beauty of progress: it's a reminder of what we are capable of. The Wright brothers did not stop at a few feet of flight. Neil Armstrong did not stop at the moon. And we would not stop at where we are today. The future is not waiting, it's being built, moment by moment. So, as you go about your day, remember this: the past shaped us, but it's the future that defines us.